In his world of poetry, tradition, and deep emotions, love is never just a fleeting moment. It is a journey bound with honor, responsibility, and the sacred trust of the heart. When a royal speaks of love, the world listens, because every word carries not only personal feelings but also a message of timeless wisdom. Behind the majestic palaces, away from the glittering chandeliers and the ceremonies watched by millions, lies a very human desire. The longing to find a soulmate who can be both a confidant and a partner in life's storms. Sheikh Hamdan, with his poetic heart, reveals that choosing a perfect wife is not about perfection in appearance, wealth, or status. It is about finding a soul that mirrors yours, someone who values loyalty, humility, and kindness. In the eyes of royalty, true love is not purchased with power, it is built with trust and sincerity. The first secret he reveals is that beauty fades, but the character never does. A queen in the palace must first be a queen in her heart. The perfect wife is not the one the world applauds for her looks but the one who can walk silently into your loneliness and turn it into peace. Fazza, through his words, reminds us that love is felt most deeply in the quiet moments, in the way she understands your silence and the way she prays for your success when no one is watching. Another secret shines through his poetry: patience. Royal life is filled with trials, expectations, and public eyes that never look away. A perfect wife must be patient not only with the challenges of life but also with the weight of royal responsibility. Fazza beautifully explains that the bond of marriage is not built on grand moments but on the countless small acts of patience, forgiveness, and compassion that grow love stronger day by day. Trust, he says, is the crown jewel of love. Without trust, a kingdom crumbles, and without it, a marriage cannot survive. The perfect wife must guard secrets as she guards her own soul, for trust is the shield against betrayal. Fazza emphasizes that love grows only in the soil of honesty, and a wife who stands loyal through storms is more valuable than treasures hidden beneath the sand. He also unveils the importance of shared vision. A wife must be more than a companion. She must be a partner in purpose. Fazza explains that true love is when two people walk side by side, carrying the same dream, supporting each other's missions, and uplifting each other's spirits. A marriage without vision is like a ship without a compass, but when two hearts dream together, destiny bows to their unity. The perfect wife, he says, is not one who tries to change who you are but one who brings out the best version of you. In her presence, you become stronger, more patient, more compassionate. Her words heal your wounds, her laughter lightens your burdens, and her presence turns even the coldest nights into warmth. In Fazza's world, the perfect wife is not someone who completes you, but someone who inspires you to be complete on your own while still cherishing her as your greatest blessing. Another royal secret is humility. Royal titles and crowns may dazzle the world, but within the home, love is built on humility. The perfect wife is not the one who seeks the spotlight but the one who finds joy in simplicity, sharing a quiet dinner, walking hand in hand, whispering prayers in the stillness of the night. Fazza reveals that true queens are not made of jewels but of humility that shines brighter than gold. In his words, respect is the eternal foundation of marriage. A husband and wife may love deeply, but without respect, love loses its strength. The perfect wife respects not only the man but also his dreams, his struggles, and his flaws. She lifts him when he falls, honors him in his weaknesses, and celebrates him in his triumphs. Respect, Fazza teaches, is the language that keeps love alive long after the fire of passion has cooled. He also reminds us of the spiritual bond. Marriage is not just about two bodies but about two souls that find peace in each other through faith and devotion. The perfect wife prays not only for her own dreams but for his as well. She stands beside him before God, asking for mercy, strength, and guidance in their shared journey. Fazza's poetry paints marriage as a divine connection that elevates love beyond this world. A secret many overlook, he says, is friendship. Beyond the titles of husband and wife, there must be laughter, companionship, and the joy of being each other's best friend. Fazza believes the perfect wife is the one with whom you can share secrets, laugh at the silliest jokes, and cry without shame. Friendship keeps the heart young and keeps the bond unbreakable even when years pass. Forgiveness, too, is a royal key. No human is perfect, no love story free from mistakes. The perfect wife does not keep a record of wrongs but forgives with a heart wide open. Fazza's wisdom echoes. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting, it means choosing love over anger, peace over pride. In forgiveness, love finds eternity. In revealing these secrets, Fazza is not only speaking of royalty but of every human heart. His words show us that choosing a perfect wife is not about crowns, castles, or ceremonies. It is about the sacred bond of love, respect, trust, patience, and friendship. It is about finding someone who sees you not as a prince or a sheikh but simply as a man who needs love. And so, the royal secrets are unveiled. A perfect wife is not chosen by the eyes but by the heart. She is not a mirror of the world's expectations but a reflection of your soul's deepest needs. Through Fazza's timeless words, we learn that true love is not bound by tradition or power, it is bound by sincerity. And in the silence of his poetry, one message shines above all. The perfect wife is not found, she is recognized by the heart that truly loves. In continuing this rare unveiling of royal secrets, Fazza takes us deeper into the heart of what it truly means to choose the perfect wife. He explains that marriage is not a stage for performance but a sanctuary where love breathes freely, where two people can be their truest selves without masks or pretenses. The perfect wife is the one who allows a man to lay down the weight of his crown and simply be human, vulnerable, and real. She is the one who sees beyond the titles and honors, into the fragile heart that beats with longing for companionship and peace. Fazza reminds us that loyalty is not proven in moments of comfort but in times of trials. A perfect wife is the one who stands beside her husband when the world turns against him, when the storms rage, and when doubts arise. In his poetry, he paints an image of a woman who does not run when shadows fall, but instead becomes the torch that guides him back to light. In her unwavering loyalty lies the foundation of a love that cannot be broken by time or circumstance.